It's Saturday, the 25th of November, 23. And I want to speak about something that I used to say a lot on my social media and in past videos. And people, I was well known for it in the end, saying that everything's the opposite of what you think. And I don't mean to say that absolutely everything's the opposite of whatever you think, but I have to generalize. Some people don't understand that. They want to pin me down on every particular moment, but I have to generalize in a way. And everything, when you start looking at things being the opposite of what you think, because the best way that people gaslight you is they try to make you believe that the absolute opposite's true. So we live on a planet now where we're gaslighting on a global scale. There's billions of people walking around with certain belief systems, and I go, oh my God, do you not realize? Do you not realize you're just being completely gaslighted? Like, for instance, when you hear the word globalization and all these people who are pushing it, the globalization, and, in your mind, you're like, it's just one united sort of world of like everybody gets along and, everything's sort of ticking by and we can all travel. We're all free to travel. No, the globalists are the worst people in the world at creating boundaries and borders. I mean, you just got to look around you. Like, they gaslight you. Like, wouldn't it be lovely if we just had this European Union and we all traded and we all did this, all did that? They have been absolutely obsessed with making sure that everything becomes a boundary and a border and under control. And, to the point where a couple of years ago, my front door became a border. That was put onto me by my government and the governments all around the world. My front door was a border, a boundary. I wasn't allowed, I wasn't supposed to cross over a certain amount of times. And almost needing a passport to get to cross my threshold in my house, and to the point where I'm going out of my car and being pulled over, and that's where are you going? Why are you doing this? To the point where certain family members are getting shouted at by the police up close, go home, get home now, all this sort of rubbish. Absolutely ridiculous. They are absolutely obsessed. And especially here in the UK, now we got, plant pots going at the end of every, all these streets and roads. Just basically stop. They could never beat the car. They could never, ever beat the car. All they could really do is slow the car down to such an extent that other things become more viable, like public transport or walking or cycling. So they had to destroy what the car is in order to create those things, and going back to this border thing, that was part of it. Your counties, you step outside, you're stepping into this zone, are you? Whether it be like, you're talking in England, the 15-minute cities, which they tried to deny. It was obvious, and the ULEZ zones where you cross zones and it's invisible borders. That's what it is. It's invisible borders. You can go there, but that's a boundary. You go across there, you got to pay this much money. Are you sure you want to go across there? Are you allowed across there actually? Because that's what it will be eventually. Are you actually allowed across there? A bit like with your front door during what. And, they're absolutely obsessed. The globalists, so it's opposite. It's opposite of what you think. They're obsessed with borders and boundaries. Albeit invisible, they are still there. I can't do certain things because, it'll be a financial loss to me, or it'll be, it's just like nibble. They just take away every part of your life that brings you any joy or any fun or sense of unity or anything. And, so, I couldn't do anything. And to a degree, you still can't. There's a lot of things that you can't do under the guise of like globalization. It's the same people. They're all pushing the same things. Absolutely obsessed, unless there is something that they want to happen, and then it completely, like, all the laws, rules, anything goes out the window. And that's why we have to stop playing their game. We have to stop playing their game. Everything is the opposite of what we think. If we think that way, we can decode and break down the severe gaslighting that's going on around this world. So, I feel myself going on a bit of a rant. I come out here to relax. Oh, well, fuck it.